What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode. Wrong thing, but we back for another video review. Girl, what it is? Okay, there you go, girl. Listen, I don't know. I feel like that was a brain freeze. Let me tell you something. It is so freaking cold outside. Excuse me. I got a headache. Mind you, I stepped outside a couple of hours ago before I left. And I came back in and I instantly got a headache. That's how cold it was. Like, I ain't never had that to happen to me. Like, was really good. You know what I'm saying? And I just pray for the homeless because Lord have mercy. Baby, it don't start warming up until right about now. It's 12 degrees, but it feels like 3. Now, at night, it be getting like for the past few days or whatever, this whole week. And then last week, it was feeling like negative. And actually, it did go down to the negatives, you know. And I feel for the people that was out there in Detroit, okay, who had that water main break. What? I just so happened to be on, mind you, I was supposed to be asleep, but I wasn't asleep. And I had just so happened to be on TikTok and somebody was live. And I said, this can't be for real. This cannot be happening right now. And it really was happening right now. And I said, what is going on? I mean, the streets was flooded. Like, girl, you could swim in that. It was at least 3 feet. Okay. And I'm just like, what is happening? And that whole neighborhood, that whole area was just flooded out. And I felt so bad because it's cold. Because I know if it gets cold out here in Chicago, oh, it's cold out there in Michigan. So, you know, I compensate them people, okay? Inconveniencing them because of y'all messed up structures, all right? You know, unfitted, disgusting pipes. Do the people of Flint still without good water? Girl, it's 2025. We need to get it together. Remember when that hurricane or whatever happened up in New York? And just flooded everything, like the streets was flooded, the subway was flooded. Girl, that shit would have scared me. All these natural disasters is just a lot. It's just a lot. But anyway, since we talking about that, let's just go ahead and get into it. Baby, the plane. What the fuck is going on? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Listen, I have no idea what's going on. Because it's just, we haven't heard anything about these planes crashing and, you know, having engine troubles and all this stuff, you know, in the last few years, like they didn't publicize them like they doing now? Or is it because it just didn't happen as frequent? Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it happened. But for this stuff to be happening in a span of a month, girl, all this stuff, it ain't even been a full month. We done had plane crash after plane crash after plane crash. And something about that is just not, I don't know. It's not sitting well with my spirit. Okay. And I don't want to be out here scared or whatever because I got very bad anxiety, you know, and the smallest thing could get my nerves bad, okay? And just listen to this. Mind you, my sister, I don't even know if I said this, but my sister, she travels for her work, you know what I'm saying? And so she's constantly on the plane. So when all these stuff start happening, especially when that United flight happened, I don't know if they was coming from New York to Houston or whatever, and they couldn't even really get off the tarmac before the engine started burning. Girl, I said, what? And that's the flight my sisters always get on. Like, that's the airline, the United Airline. And I'm just like, you know what? I just can't. Then we had the American Airlines. And then we had the private planes. You know what I'm saying? Them crashing into each other. We had another small, like 2 people just died because 2 planes, just 2 small private jets or whatever. These small planes, okay? Y'all got to get out of them. Get out. You see my gray fucking Anyway, I said each and every time that gray hair has been there forever. But My thing is, first of all, I don't do small planes, so that's crazy. And then you get two people died off of that. That was the most recent. And right before that, we got the Delta plane. Y'all seen that Delta plane? Now, it's one thing to hear that. Oh, bitch, look at what happened. The plane landed and it flipped over on it. I'm reading and I'm like, how did it flip over on the back? Now, how did it land on his back? Who did that? Who flipped it and reversed it like that? Baby, the video came out and I said, God damn. You know what? The way I would have got up out of there, them peoples was having their cameras out. This dude, the one video that I really, really saw, he was like, man, fuck, I just got off of here. Holy fuck. I was just on here. I said, Nick, if you say that one more time, we get it. We get it. And I mean, I'm going to have to let him go. I'm going to have to give it to him or whatever. I ain't going to go too hard. It was just a little irritated because I was like, calm down. How many times you going to say it? Obviously, we just saw you get up off of it. Okay. But at the same time, adrenaline, and, he probably was scared and everything because he literally just, so he escaped death. All them 80 people on there escaped death. Y'all, a few people had a little injuries. Baby, do you know the lawsuits that are coming? Baby, do you know the way I would have? First of all, I know I would have got injured. I'm sorry. You're like, first of all, wait a minute, you got me upside down? Girl, I know I would have fell through the seatbelt, okay? The plane came in, it landed, and then it tilted, and I think it tilted to the right, and then it just flipped on over, baby. It flipped on over, sparks and fire, whatever. Then it went right out, and then it just slid to a stop. I said, oh my goodness, them peoples is hanging upside down like this. That is crazy. Girl, do you know I would have came up out of that thing? They was pushing them out. They was like, come on, let's go. Push. That one flight attendant, I ain't like the way that she had her hand. That the hand was all up on that lady booty and everything. I said, you know what? I shouldn't be looking at that. But I just noticed that. I said, girl, you ain't have to push it like that. I mean, she was all up in it. But girl, the way I would have been like, I can't. My neck hurt. My back hurt. My neck and my back. Baby, I would have said everything on me hurt. Take me to the hospital right now. And I would have came out of there with a collar on, with my arm bandaged up. Girl, I would have milked it. I'm sorry. Okay? We poor out here. All right? Listen. That I would have sued so bad because I was injured. My emotional state was injured. I was in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I could have died. I would have sued on behalf of my family because they would have missed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, give me my money. All right, at this point, baby, the way that man that's in office, it has been like, literally, today is the 20th. Well, tomorrow will be the 20th. I'm recording this on the 19th. He has been in office for exactly 1 month by the time y'all probably see this. And all of this is going on. You are worried about some of the dumbest things. Meanwhile, you're firing these people, that person, this company, this sector. Like, what? He firing people from the FAA. Baby, we need those people. This is why what's happening is happening. I don't care. Like, something is going on. A lot of stuff in the milk is not clean, and I'm scared. Okay, I'm nervous. That's just what it is. I'm nervous. So now, if I do get on the plane anytime soon, I really, really, truly gotta pray. Like, for real. I really gotta be prayed up. Like, for real. And I already told y'all, I say a prayer every time I get on there. And when that plane starts to move, I'll be sitting there like this. And then my man will be like, please, let us all just make it through and everything. And then don't let no turbulence happen. Baby. That turbulence better happen while I'm knocked out. Okay? Because if I'm awake, the fuck is going on? Girl, that's when my anxiety just get heightened. I just can't. It's just a lot, y'all. But baby, I be suing like a motherfucker. Okay? I just know it. Bankrupt the airlines. That's what they finna do, all right? Soon, soon, you want to know what we all gonna be rolling on? We gonna be on Spirit. We gonna be on Spirit, bitch. Okay, listen, we've been talking a whole bunch of stuff back in the day about Spirit, had to be cheap, had to be charging for this, how this and that. Baby, we ain't heard nothing about them crashing into nothing, falling from the skies or nothing like that. Well, let me not put that out there because I feel like I probably just jinxed them. I'm gonna take that back. You know, we gonna put them in the safety zone. Okay, let's just pray for them, pray for that airline, baby. But anyway, that's what's been happening out there. The main things that people have been really talking about today, in the past couple of days, and they've been comparing and contrasting, you know, the situation with Jay-Z and A$AP Rocky, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and that little lawsuit that was filed against him, that was accusing him of R-wording a 13-year-old at a Diddy place with Diddy and everything. After the VMAs in 2000, I think 2000 or 2001, whichever one, I don't remember the date. But that girl didn't either. So there's that. But that's no shade. That's no shade. And I'm not trying, but I'm just saying facts are facts at this point. Because Tony Busby came out there trying to file this lawsuit and had already been hidden that a big person that's in the industry was finna be sued and all this stuff or whatever, woo woo woo. And then it came out to be Jay-Z. Mind you, this was already during a time where people was dogpiling Jay-Z because of the fact that Lil Wayne did not get called for the Super Bowl. All right. And then you had a certain individual that was just going on a rant and everything. And, you know, of course, you know, whatever that individual says, their followers is going to follow and do all of that or whatever. And so if that person has a vendetta against another person, that their fans going to have a vendetta too. I mean, I guess, but, you know, and everybody was wishing for his downfall already. They was wishing for his downfall just because of that. And I was just like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. And it's like, what exactly? You know, and I've seen things where people say, oh, this person is evil, this person is evil. But what exactly have he done? And I mean, for real, that has been proven. Not nothing that y'all done watched on YouTube and that you didn't get off a conspiracy website that somebody else done told you who was not there. Mind you, who wasn't even alive at the time for said things to happen. Even though, you know, you had people who was actually there come out and debunk it and say, no, baby, that didn't happen. And this person that y'all claimed happened, this was my friend and that didn't even happen or whatever. So I don't even understand what y'all talking about. You know, it's people that just literally gets on YouTube and make up all this stuff and, you know, write in their blogs. And I just don't understand, how do you find it comfortable and, you know, okay, like, how do your moral code set up and be okay, and your conscience be okay with putting out false information, not just on them, but on all of these people, all of these celebrities, because I cannot stand to watch a person who literally their whole channel or their whole blog or whatever is literally nothing but what they say happened, but they don't have no proof, and it don't even make sense, and it be the most outrageous stuff, even though things have been proven that that's not even the case. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, once the facts come out to prove otherwise of what they say, they still find other things to go on because they can't admit that they were wrong and that they made this up. And I guess it's going to make them look bad to their public, to their audience, that they're out here making up lies just for views, just for clicks, just for, you know, clickbait headlines and all that stuff. And, you know, all of that. It's just really crazy because I can never do anything like that. I really can't. One, I don't want to be sued. Okay. Two, I just don't see the point. Yeah, we know it's a lot of messed up stuff that goes on in every sector of the freaking industry. Every part. Industry and sports. We already know. But we do know that there are some people that don't indulge in none of that stuff. Now, am I going to sit here and say that Jay-Z don't indulge? Girl, oh, hell no. Okay? But when it comes to this situation, I did. And I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't. Let's believe the accuser first until the facts come out and prove otherwise. And that's exactly what happened. Because especially when, and I feel like that's why Tony Busby did what he did and threw it out there the way that he threw it out there, because it's salacious. It's gonna get people talking. You know, you're a grown man and you out here doing this to a child, a literal child. She was 13 years old, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So of course that's gonna get the people riled up and pissed off and everything, and wanna cancel and call them out and all that stuff, whatever. Oh, you this, you that. Understandable. And yeah, a lot of us did believe, okay, because it's a 13-year-old, but then when all of a sudden, she do that damn interview, who the hell told her to do that interview? Now, see, they probably would have still been going back and forth right about now had they not did that interview. And that's what really messed them up. You know what I'm saying? That's what really messed Tony Busby up. Now, people was already saying it looked like it was an agenda. It looked like it was some stuff that was going. Yeah, I ain't trying to say politics got anything to do with it, but I know he's very much pro-Trump. He made sure to put that picture up there and all that stuff, and that he was out there with him and everything. And we already know Trump don't like the Carters. Okay, not at all. And I mean, I ain't saying it that they that powerful that he got that much of a vendetta, but anything is possible in this world. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's been going on, right? But then it was when that girl, like, even if you still felt like he did it, after looking at that interview, I just couldn't sit here and be like, yeah, he still did it. I don't give a fuck what she said. I couldn't, because there was too many holes in the story. And you want to know what really, really sold it for me? The girl said that she was 13 years old, and you went from Rochester to New York City, by yourself with another individual who is no longer here. And they were older than her, I guess, but she also went there with this said individual. And not only that, you waiting outside. So you driving 5 hours there. You waiting outside to get into the venue. You couldn't, so you watching it on a Jumbotron, which wasn't even out there, I don't believe. And then you're 13 and you're by yourself at this point, I believe. It just wasn't making sense. And then when she said she had autism, and I'm like, was she diagnosed with autism as a child? Because I just don't see any adult letting their child, any parent letting their child go out so far, so long away from home by themselves at that time of night. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then to say that your father picked you up, but then the father said, no, I don't remember or recall that happening. That never happened. And if you have somebody with special, you have somebody that's autistic, you have something that's mentally impaired some way, somehow, or whatever disability that they could possibly have, baby, if something went down, girl, I'm pretty sure like they would know. They would know to keep a tab on this and a tab on that, just to make sure everything is on the up and up, and make sure that they are safe and they're all okay. I'm pretty sure a parent would never let their child out of their sight like that, unless she ran away and did it on her own, and then the daddy to come and pick you up from a gas station that wasn't even there and don't even ask you no questions, and you don't say anything that happened, and you just sit up in there and don't do nothing. What? That don't make sense. And then to say that you spoke to certain people that wasn't even there because they was on tour, girl, what? And you going places that wasn't even there because the time wouldn't even, girl, what? It just didn't make sense. The holes was just too much. It was too much to even give a reasonable doubt of she could still be telling the truth. She put the nail in the coffin that she was lying. Okay. And I'm not saying that she was lying about something properly happening to her. It's a possibility, and I do believe that it could be a possibility that girl did have something happen to her when she was younger, but it wasn't by Sean Carter or Sean John Holmes, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't believe they had anything to do with it. Okay? No. Do I believe people backgrounds are squeaky clean? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, I'm not stupid. But at the same time, I do not feel like deliberately put himself, at least Sean, Jay-Z, Corey Carter would put himself in this type of situation. No. Okay. So yeah, the case got dismissed with prejudice, and that means that they cannot refile it. Mind you, Jay-Z has been saying from jump that this was a money grab. This was like a blackmail type of attempt. This was something to extort money out of him. And he said, I am not giving you anything. And of course, soon as it comes out saying that this happened, that the case has been dismissed, or the lawsuit, because it didn't even go to court yet. The lawsuit had been dismissed with prejudice, which means, again, they cannot refile it. It's closed. No money came out. The only really news outlet that, or I guess if you want to consider it news, the only really media publication that I truly seen saying that he did not put out any money. He didn't give them any money to settle this or whatever, to close this out, to dismiss it, was TMZ. And that says a fucking lot. Okay? And the backlash against him was so loud when the freaking charges and stuff, or I should say the lawsuit came out, the allegations came out, but now everybody is quiet. Now everybody like, well, maybe he paid him off. No, bitch, that motherfucker said from jump he was not paying them. He said from jump, this was a way to get money out of me, and I'm not finna do it. Okay? And he did it. And if he did settle, why would he, if he gave, come on, y'all got to use your common sense. If he settled and gave them money, mind you, it hadn't even went to court yet, but if he would have gave them money just to dismiss the case and get rid of it, why is he still suing him for extortion and all these other stuff? Because that lawsuit is still going. He ain't dropping that shit. He about to bankrupt the fuck out of Tony Busby. And I'm very much here for it. And the only thing that I really feel bad about is the fact that Tony Busby is supposed to be representing a whole bunch of other people who are alleged victims of Diddy. Now, I'm not going to say all of them are telling the truth, because I don't know all of them and I haven't heard all of the stories, right? But at the same time, you have actual victims that he's probably is, helping out or trying to get the case of. And now people, they finna get lost in the fray. And people probably just, gonna think, well, since he lied about this one, he probably lied about the other ones and had y'all up on the thing, faking and everything. When truth be told, it's probably a lot of victims. Real victims. But you done fucked up your reputation by doing this. And you done messed it up for the real ones that you was actually helping. And see, when everybody, listen, this is where you just can't keep doing stuff just because of the money. You gotta, come on. You fucking up your own reputation because you tried to go after somebody that you thought was a big fish, and that big fish was a little bit bigger than you thought. You thought that black man was gonna cower to you because you know exactly how the people in his community, because that's exactly who it is, his community are when it comes to certain things. You saw a pile-on already happening, and so therefore you said, let's take an advantage of it. Let's take an advantage of it, and let's go ahead and release this, because it was already in process. Let's go ahead and release this to the public since they already feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and try to pile on and get the people on our side. And it didn't work. It worked slightly, a little bit, but it didn't work. He didn't fold the way that you wanted him to. He didn't fold at all. And now you about to lose just about everything, because that motherfucker is not gonna stop till you ain't got nothing. Because right about now, I know he pissed. After putting out that statement saying basically when them allegations came out and he did what he did, Jay was talking about how, he had to deal with the online criticism. You know what I'm saying? He had to deal with people saying negative things about him, negative and disgusting things about him. People being upset at the fact that he came to Blue Ivy's movie premiere, and because he still is a supportive father, and then the fact that they were getting death threats. The family was getting death threats. Wow. And then he lost contracts and stuff or whatever. And, honestly, I didn't really care about that part. But, the death threats and all of that other shit, like, come on. It's sickening. It's sickening. Meanwhile, you got other people that's out here that's actually doing this stuff that y'all not touching. But y'all harped on this one person. This one person instead of going out there. Come on now. Come on now. It just didn't make sense. And not too many people are really, the furor and the loudness of it all when the allegations first came out is not the same when it was dismissed. Then you get ASAP Rocky, and everybody's like, oh, I'm so glad that, he get to go home and he found not guilty. And honestly, I'm glad that he got found not guilty too. Because regardless of how, we may feel about him from the past, he done said some ignorant ass shit. And that's why I was so confused as to how he got with Rihanna. But at the same time, he said some ignorant shit. He did some ignorant shit. But he loves that lady and he loves his kids. And I didn't want to see another black man going to jail and being forced away from his kids. But if he would have, it would have been because of his own actions. His own actions, okay? His own actions are the ones that would have put him there. And honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. I thought the slim chances that he was gonna get off. I really did, because I said, now why the fuck wouldn't you take the plea deal and you only do a couple of months up in prison and then you get to go home on a little bit of probation? And he said, absolutely not. Let's take this shit to trial. I said, oh nigga, you facing 24 years. You got a girl at home and you got 2 kids. What if you don't come home and them kids don't see you? What is gonna happen? Another household just broken up. What is gonna happen, baby? This is stupid. You up here acting like Karen Huger. And he said, nah, bitch, I got something for that ass. And I said, oh, okay, what you got? Baby, they went up there, did their thing, and created so much reasonable doubt. That's what it is. You gotta watch Reasonable Doubt. Because that's literally what the juror said. One juror said, let me read this. They said, everybody was really focused on delivering justice. I think that we really took our time. We discussed all the issues and all the questions that we had. We clarified those, and we really kind of looked over some pieces of the evidence that people wanted to see a little bit more closely. And I think that we did the best we could with the instructions that we had and with the evidence that we had. They insisted that they did hit some bumps in the road as a unit, with some disagreements at various points in the trial. One of those points was most of the jury was convinced that when A$AP Rocky said that gun that he had wasn't a real gun and it was a prop gun, it wasn't convincing enough for them. They said, girl, please. Sir, please, we know that was a real gun. No, we not buying that. I don't know who told you to say that, but you could have kept that to yourself, okay? But they said, I think we kind of were almost at the verdict, but we had a couple of people, including this particular juror, who still had some questions, and they were still thinking that a crime had been committed, but could they prove it? Was the evidence there? They knew that a crime was committed, but in the statute of the law and with the instructions, they couldn't prove, or they didn't feel like the state, the prosecutor, whatever, they didn't present enough evidence. And then with the actual victim, and it wasn't enough to prove. It wasn't enough to prove. What it did do was it was enough to put out a bunch of reasonable doubt. And so that's how we got off. And I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm mad, because I really saw people. I don't care what like I said, we know he had some problematic shit to say, ignorant shit to say back in the day or whatever, but at the same time, I'm not gonna wish jail on somebody like that just to wish get on. Girl, yeah, you did that shit, but I ain't gonna be like, yeah, I hope your ass go to jail. I hope your ass go to jail. Like, he ain't shoot the nigga and put him in a hospital like that. Like, he ain't shoot him in the chest. They said, did it graze him or something like that? I seen something like that. I said, a graze? I mean, that's fine, because baby, you go give me something, pay me for my pain. I don't care if it's a scratch. But at the same time, it's like people were really on there saying, I hope he go to jail. He needs to go to jail. And all because he was with Rihanna and all that stuff, and they didn't want him with Rihanna. All because of the fact of, again with the Jay-Z situation, which was really stupid and ignorant, but I get it at the same time. It was like y'all wanted the Jay-Z to go to jail so bad and but then you got this, so let's have him go to jail. No, it's stupid. I don't want none of them to go to jail. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just that person right now. It's so much shit that's going on right about now, and the kids need their daddies. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The kids need their daddies. But let me tell you something, ASAP. The way that you almost took Rihanna out. You almost took that lady out the paint. Okay? And they said, not guilty. He was like, oh. And then he went over there. He hugged that lady. And then hugged her for a half a second and realized, like, fuck this. Let me get my bitch. Push that bitch out the way. And jumped into that audience. I said, you know what? Rihanna was holding on for dear life. She was like this in her man. I know she was like, I did it, my neck, motherfucker, my neck, motherfucker. You know, I was just like, you know, it was cute. It was cute to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bird. Okay, it is what it is. I can admit it. That shit was cute. Somebody gonna be like, really, Ashley? Really? That's what I said. It was cute. I was like, you know what? Oh, fuck yeah. I like them together. I don't give a shit. I like them together, and I'm glad that he's able to come home, okay? But the people saying that, you know, Rihanna lawyers Rihanna paid him off for something. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that, especially after that juror said, you know, baby, they didn't believe that gun thing, but bitch, the defense attorney put up a hell of a lot of shit to make me say, I mean, I know a crime happened, but did y'all present and prove that it truly happened the way that y'all said it happened? That reasonable doubt got your ass, okay? But girl, yeah, you know, everybody's so happy, everybody's just so loud, and you know, you got the other people saying, y'all ain't loud about y'all being happy, because they not. They really wanted to see Jay-Z go to jail, because they really think he the devil. And I'm just like, what exactly did this man do, okay? Because there's a whole bunch of devils up in this industry. And I feel like y'all focusing on the wrong ones, all right? But, hey, who am I? And speaking of, you know, I don't want to call her the devil, because I don't feel like she's the devil. But, Jay-Z, let me just tell you something. Your wife, the fuck is going on? Let me explain. December 1st, it came out. This is 2024. That there was this Cowboy Carter fan art book or something like that. Yeah. And it was available for pre-order. And a lot of us pre-ordered it December 1st, because that's when my shit went in. It is now February 19th at 7:04 p.m. 2025. And we have not gotten no notification, no update as to when that bitch gonna be shipped out. Now, bitch, your goddamn book came out on pre-order, shipped out. Everybody got that shit. Now, let me tell you something, Beyonce, bitch. If Mama Tina book comes before this goddamn book, because that shit comes out in April. I already got it too. That come out in April. And I don't get this book yet. I'll be at the Cowboy Carter tour, and on May 17th, I'll be in that first row, or at least damn near, and you're going to see me, and we're going to have a conversation. I don't have to be like, bitch, I'm going to put on the shirt, and I'm going to have a sign. I'm going to be like, where my shit at? Where my shit at? Okay? That's what I want to do, you know? Because you kind of really like, because I really, every now and then, I start thinking about like, damn, bitch, it's something that I'm supposed to have gotten, but I ain't got. I know I spent some money on, like, what the fuck? It ain't here yet. No notification. And you ain't never done no shit like that. What's going on? And don't nobody say, oh, she gonna do it and coincide with the tour. Bitch, we should have been got that. That shit went out at the beginning of December. It is February. Almost March. Girl, get it together. Get it together, bitch. Moving on from that. Drake and PartyNextDoor came out with an album, Some Sexy Songs for You. They could have kept that shit. They could have kept that shit. And this is not coming from somebody that's feeling some type of way. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with no Kendrick and his beef or whatever. Because like I said, Kendrick won that shit. But I don't dislike Drake, okay? I think he corny as fuck. I think he lame as hell most times. But I don't dislike the motherfucker. I don't. You know? But I'm going to just tell you this. Because I listened to GNX, I gave this a chance too. Mind you, I ain't never listened to a damn thing from PartyNextDoor. Mind you, I was like, when I found out how he looked, I said, that's how he look? I don't know why I really thought he was somebody else. I cannot remember who it was, but I thought it was somebody else. I said, what? This you? Oh, and I just never thought that. You know, and it's not a bad thing because he's a good looking guy. But at the same time, I was just like, what? Oh, okay, you know, you decent or whatever. And then I'm listening to the songs. It's 21 songs. It's over an hour long. And I just felt it was over an hour that I couldn't get back. No shade. And I'm pretty sure all the Drake fans probably love it, which you should. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure it's probably number one, which it should be because, I mean, as much as y'all be bitching about this and that and ever, I hope you go out and stream, and I'm pretty sure that you did. So congratulations in advance, right? But here's the thing, and this is why I don't like it, because I know, and I feel like some people keep trying to compare the two albums. They comparing GNX and they comparing this, and I don't understand why y'all doing it. One, it's an R&B album, allegedly. That's what they got it listed as. You know, Drake is on there singing. He's not on there rapping as much. It's supposed to be for the lovers and all of that stuff, for the girls, mostly for the girls. And I'm not talking about the girls. I'm talking about the girls, okay? Because that's literally what it's giving. But at the same time, I don't see how you can compare it to GNX. It's not the same thing, okay? So no, there's no comparison, and nobody should be comparison. It's offset to itself. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different thing. And with that being said, it sounds like a whole bunch of Drake throwaway shit that got left off of other albums. And he decided to go ahead and put it on this compilation album and threw PartyNextDoor on there. And I said, if this is an album that's supposed to be his and PartyNextDoor, why is it that all I hear is Drake? It's 21 songs, and like every 5 songs, maybe I would hear PartyNextDoor on there. And then, if you can sing, why the fuck are we listening to so much goddamn auto-tune? I cannot stand that, because in my mind, when y'all do that shit, it tells me you can't sing. Minus T-Pain. Because T-Pain had the people gooped a little bit. Because bitch, T-Pain can sing. Okay, so I give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, and I cannot stand when singers use auto-tune. Why? You can sing. But then you got the ones that can't sing, and they use all this goddamn auto-tune, and it don't make you sound good at all. Drake, again, corny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie though, that Nokia one, the beat got me. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the one song that got me. When it got to that song, where he was doing a poppy in the Spanish, the fake Spanish, I said, nigga, what this is? Drake is funny to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, the nigga is funny to me. I didn't take the shit serious. The shit was terrible to me, okay? And the people was telling me that, you know, I need to go listen to other PartyNextDoor albums or whatever, because he do sound a little bit better and his music actually slaps. So I'm going to take your suggestions and I'm going to do that. And again, like I said, it may sound a little harsh, but I'm being honest. And I'm being honest because I have heard Drake stuff that sounds way better than this. And that's why I say it literally sounds like throwaway stuff. Throwaway stuff that didn't make the cut on other albums. And then they just said, fuck it, let's put this together because we owe the label one more album so I can get the fuck up off of this and out of this contract. That's what it's giving. I don't know if that's the case, but that's literally what it's giving. But you know, the people, of course, his fans gonna like it, which I expect. And, you know, congratulations to y'all. Will I listen to it again? Absolutely not. I'll listen to Nokia again, but absolutely the fuck not. Moving on from that. Tia, no, not her. Cause that's the one that we like, and we finna say some things, okay? So here's the thing. A little while ago, They used to call Tia and Tamara, the black and the white twin. Okay, they used to call Tamara the white twin. They used to call Tia the black one. And, some people used to get so in their feelings like, oh my God, why would you do that? You both of them are biracial. Their dad is white and their mom is black and everything like that. So they're both black and they're both white. Why do you keep on separating the two? Because it's like this. Tia is so goddamn down to earth. And she's so down to earth and so goofy to the point that it get on some of y'all nerves. It don't bother me. I like it. I love her personality. She's out there. She's very extroverted. She's trying to figure things out. She's not hiding behind a veil or nothing like that. She's not putting on false pretenses and everything like that. She's just being her. She don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. She's going to be her. And I'm cool with it. And you can kind of say, well, Ashley, isn't Tamara doing the same thing? I mean, she's with her husband and they're this and they're all yeah, you can say that. But somebody tweeted me in a response to something that I said about, Tamara, and I said this is why they call her Tamaga, you know what I'm saying? Because of her husband. And they said, let me see. They said her obsession with her husband told me she's the type of woman to change her entire belief system to please him. I don't believe she was always this way. I believe she is one of those wives that thinks her husband is the smartest man walking. So if he feels one way, she feels it too. And it gives very much that. Because I never saw her to be this conservative as she is now. And I did think at one point people were going a little bit too hard on her. And it's like, you can't really judge her for what her husband do and does or what he has done or whatever. Maybe that literally was a job that he had to work at Fox News or whatever, because, he just needed the job and that's just what it was. And that's where his career went. That doesn't necessarily mean that he believes in all that shit that happens or whatever. Now, let me just tell you this. He has not really come out and said for sure that he's a Republican, but a lot of the things that he has said and a lot of things that he has done very much says that he is a Republican. And less again, it's not given. It's no problem being a Republican. It's one of those MAGA Republicans, and that is what it's giving. That is what it's giving. And if you look at her content, some of y'all can relate to her. She's very uber Christian now, okay, and I mean that conservative Christian type. It's one thing to be Christian, then it's conservative Christian, and then it's uber conservative Christian. She's on that. She's teeter-totter in that conservative Christian, uber Christian, she's in that midst of that. Okay. And some people are like, well, that ain't no problem. So what the fuck? I mean, you can't really base that off of that. And again, like I just read that tweet, I'm pretty sure she believes and she does exactly what she feels the same way that her husband feels. And that, and I just, you can't tell me that she don't. Because why would you be married to somebody that don't have the same or similar belief style? It's some things that we can disagree on and it'd be cool. But when it comes to situations like this, politics, I can't. Because your ideologies and we got to be in line. We got to be stepping together, okay? We can't be in disarray on that shit because I'm looking at you like, why the fuck? Oh, okay. Just like when Omarosa was married to that man, is she still married to him? And she was a Republican and she was all up under Trump's ass and he was a Democrat. And now she said, fuck that nigga. And I said, I know that's right, Omarosa. You still ain't back in our good graces, but at least you done came to the light a little bit. But I'm bringing all this up because I think something came out about either being suggested that, one of the suggestions about Trump getting rid of SNAP or, the EBT, and is coming out with what can and cannot be allowed to buy on that when people on assistance. And it was talking about eliminating junk food, like not being able to buy junk food or whatever on the welfare card and all that stuff, okay? And so Adam Howley decides to say this. Truly, this program has grown so large, especially in the last administration. Under President Joe Biden, I think the Supplemental Nutrition Assistant Program grew almost 30% more than before. We really need to look at where that money is going, where it's being spent on. Do we have the healthiest choices? So when a taxpayer is putting money into SNAP, are we okay with using their tax dollars to feed really bad food and sugary drinks to the children who perhaps need something more nutritious? And then he goes and says, this is literally the tweet. As a kid who grew up in a neighborhood grocery store since I was 5 years old, I can't tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for their kids with food stamps. And then open a wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigarettes. Then there are those who will repeatedly buy a lime or a lemon, get the change, walk out the door, throw them away, and do it again until they had enough change to buy cigarettes or alcohol. What? As a kid, it pissed me off because there are some people who could really use the help, and then there are others that are working the system. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm okay to a certain extent with, eliminating junk food. For real, honestly, because look what the fuck is done to us. Okay? Like, a lot of Americans is fat as fuck. Sugar is too widely available. Understandable. But here's the problem. You get and I don't even want to say this, you get your rich ass. There it is, because I was about to say something else. Because for some reason it just felt it felt racially charged a little bit. But then again, that the more people that are on SNAP benefits are actually white people. We got a whole bunch of them. I'm telling you, you don't believe it, go on TikTok. A whole bunch of them were so upset about the fact that they voted for Trump and then cut off their benefits, and they didn't even get a chance to reload their goddamn SNAP card. Can't pay the bills, can't feed the children. That's how they was feeling, okay? But here's the thing, Adam. You are a fucking liar. So you were 5 years old going to the grocery store and seeing people, using their SNAP cards and welfare to buy junk food and everything for their kids. You were fucking 5 years old, bitch. What the fuck do you know about it? That's one. Now, you could have at least said 10, maybe 13, 12, around that age. Man, you probably would have known, okay, what was going on. That's one. Ain't no fucking 5-year-old concerned about that. Bitch, you 5 years old, you up there trying to beg your mama to get you a fucking bag of chips with red dye 57 up in that bitch that they need to abolish, okay? Like, come the fuck on. Come on, Adam, stop playing. Secondly, you were raised in Napa fucking Valley on a goddamn vineyard, bitch. What corner store, grocery, or whatever you going to that you was seeing anybody using SNAP cards there? And maybe it is some using it now, but I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't none back in where you at, where you grew up at. Bitch, you did not have to suffer. You didn't have to see nobody, and probably your parents did not shop no place where they probably accepted SNAP. Let's fucking stop playing, Adam. Okay? You're fucking looking your nose down on people and not understanding the fucking environment and the situation and the reason why people are where they at. Okay? It's so fucking close-minded to say some shit like that. Yes, we have too much of abundance of junk food that is out there. Yes, there are people that are buying junk food for their families, for their kids, whatever, on these welfare cards, link cards, EBT, SNAP, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Yes. But do you understand why? Because it's fucking cheap. It's what they can afford. Okay? And it's what's readily available to them. It's what's available to them in their environment. Because who are on these benefits? People who are in poverty or damn near. People who can't afford to live without assistance by themselves at this point. So therefore, they're getting governmental assistance. And then this is what's available to them in their neighborhood. And it's unfortunate But what the fuck are they gonna do when this is the place where they can only use their SNAP cards at, and this is what they only provide, and this is what they can use to give their kids something, to feed their family this and feed their family that. It ain't just junk, but really food that's like high in fat and all that other shit. And then it's the situation. What you should have said was talking about not being upset at seeing people so-called play the system by buying junk food, and being upset as a 5-year-old that people are coming in buying junk food with a freaking SNAP card, but then pulling out their money and actually buying beer and cigarettes and wine. What you should be upset with, and what you should have posed, is, why do these people have to do that? Why is it that America has a problem with weight? And why is it that because of that, you want us to get healthy? You want these people to get healthy, but the healthier options are not available to them, or they are available to them, but they're way too goddamn expensive. That's what you should have been talking about. Instead of just blaming and saying, oh yeah, they out here trying to play the fucking system. The government trying to play us, bitch. You want us to fucking eat healthy and everything. You want us to do this. You want us to do that. But you're not providing the shit. And then when you say, hell, bitch, there it is. It's too fucking high. And you know damn well it's too damn high. So you're doing it on purpose to keep this shit going. So that we have to buy this shit. Well, not me. Okay. At this point, if I do that shit, it's a fucking choice. And I'm trying to make it not a choice. Sometimes people don't have those choices. Okay. So if you didn't grow up in certain environments, and if you want to be so fucking closed-minded and simple-minded and ignorant to think things are so simple, and that every motherfucker that's on these type of assistance, these governmental assistance, is playing the system, I'm going to suggest you shut the fuck up. It's given very much MAGA talking point. And this is why I bring up Tamara, because that's your fucking husband. That is your fucking husband. You ain't have to struggle, and he ain't have to struggle. So you probably don't know, and you probably agree with his ass. Mind you, them kids, I'm going to leave that alone. Because I had this thing, I was thinking about something, about like how certain black celebrities or whatever, they get married to, white people. And then it's like their bloodline, the blackness in their bloodline just be disappearing before our eyes. And I know a few families like that. I can name a couple. You want me to? Donna Summers. No shade, but Diana Ross. No shade, but it's disappearing. And I love me some Diana, okay? Tamara and Adam. Ugh, girl, let me get the fuck up off of this, because that shit just made me mad. That just made me mad. I'm sorry, and I don't want to go to a territory that I can't get out of. Somebody say, Ashley, you're not supposed to shut the fuck up. I'm seeing what you was thinking, okay? All right? Just listen. Hold on. Also, congratulations is in order to Cassie. Cassie is pregnant with her third child. She deserves all the happiness, okay? I ain't got nothing else to say. Congratulations. 3 times the charm. All right. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is about to go to court for a lawsuit that was about that he was facing from alleged ex-assistant that turned into at one point had a relationship with, and I think she was accusing him of sexual battery and false imprisonment. I talked about this on the account on the channel before, right? And I'm bringing this up because you are being accused and charged with a lot of stuff, okay? This is heavy. You're charged with abuse, you're charged with sexual battery, you're charged with false imprisonment because you won't let the girl go, according to her, taking advantage and all this stuff. You want to know the details, go look it up, because it's very just messed up, right? And given how he be on drugs, I don't know if he still is, but the way that he went and was going in and was trying to go in on Marlon Wayans, I can see it. And then we know that you have a history of abusing women because you used to beat Nia Riley's ass. All right, so there's that. So I'm not denying. I believe the victim in this situation for sure, 100%. But at the same time, you got this going on, and you took the time out your day to, instead of going over the case that you have that could possibly put you in jail or whatever, you took the time to go at Marlon fucking Wayans. And to this day, I don't even know where the beef started. Is it because, did Marlon call him out for being over there at Trump, that performing at that crypto ball? I feel like that's where it started. Now, if it's not, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I feel like I am, but I feel like I'm not. I don't know. Either fucking way, the most bizarre, the most weird, the most inappropriate, fucking back and forth. And I'm just like, going back and forth with a comedian, it's just really one that's still actually kind of funny. I just don't, because he's quick with his shit. Soulja Boy did a whole 16-minute video, I believe, trying to come at Marlon Wayne at one point, and I was like, why? I didn't even watch it. I don't give a fuck. I'm on Marlon's side. Now, Marlon, you did say something that was a little like, girl, sir, what? But at the same time, Soulja Boy did say something after that, and he started talking about, his kid, his his transgender son. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow, so we going that low? And when Marlon said, now see, this would have, if you would have had a career that was relevant, this would have got you canceled, but you ain't been relevant since 2007 or 2003, one of those. And I said, you know what? You're kind of right. You're kind of right. I can't stand it. I said, what the fuck is going on? Mind you, I wasn't investing in it. I don't even care to actually know. I just know that this was the most random freaking beef ever. Like, what? And then Marlon, you won it. Take that goddamn diss track down. I ain't even bothered to listen to it. You're not a rapper, so don't. Y'all do that stuff. Y'all do that stuff. But I'm pretty sure he probably did that shit for jokes. But priorities. Can we put them in order? Okay, that's what we need to do. Moving on from that, Brittany Griner, baby mama was supposed to be out there, and she was supposed to be speaking at this event, this Women Grow Leadership Summit in Maryland, but she said absolutely the fuck not after she done got something that was left in her room, and it was some threatening objects and some words that was left. And then they said that on a piece of duct tape, it was a phrase that was called gay baby jail. Now, we know Brittany Griner is gay. We know that her and her wife just had a baby too. So yeah, bitch, I would be concerned. And then they trying to say, oh no, it wasn't directed towards her. This is the people at the hotel. It wasn't directed towards her. It was a prank left by the other people that was in the room. And my thing, unless everybody else is saying also in this whole thing, is why wasn't the room cleaned up if that's the case before you let her in there? This is actually somebody that, they would definitely have cleaned up the room and made sure everything was in order. So no, somebody did that shit on purpose. It's not it's a coincidence type of shit. Come on now. We're not dumb. And in 2025, right about now, with that person in office, and he's striking down each and every goddamn mandate, executive order, and all this stuff that gives people rights, especially people of marginalized communities. Yeah, a lot of people are getting bold. So yeah, I'm not buying that shit that it was a prank from another last person or anything else. And I fully back her for not, because bitch, if you can't fucking help me and keep me secure up in the hotel, ain't no telling what the fuck y'all gonna do. And she got PTSD, I'm pretty sure after what she went through in Russia. Come on now. Stop it. LeVar Ball. Oh, Big Mama, your arm. Oh, Mama had a stroke doing surgery and they had to cut her leg off. They're not getting my leg. I shouldn't do that. Because LeVar has not done nothing to me. But when somebody posted that, y'all, it just came out. Somebody posted a picture of these new Rice Krispie ice cream sandwiches. You know, like the Rice Krispie treats, but they're doing ice cream sandwiches. So I seen one where it's vanilla and strawberry. That sounds disgusting. Okay, I don't even like Rice Krispie treats like that. You know what I'm saying? Marshmallows. Now let me say something. This is gonna be weird. Would I sit and eat some marshmallows, the actual fluffy marshmallows in the bag? No, I don't like the taste. And so I don't like moon pies or whatever. And mind you, I used to eat those when I was younger, and I never really liked them either. But give me some freeze-dried fucking marshmallows. Like, you get some Lucky Charms. I eat the marshmallows out of that, okay? Because to my mind, them not real fucking marshmallows. It's just fucking sugar at this point, you know? That's how I was back in the day. But see, I don't even eat cereal. So there's that. But yeah. It was given that, but they're putting out a ice cream sandwich now, right? And somebody said, "Man, I'm gonna try this. I try this." And somebody else quote tweeted with a picture of LeVar Ball in his wheelchair that literally just came out today. That he had to go to the hospital, or he's recovering from having to get his leg. He got his right foot amputated. And I said, wowzers, people are ignorantly silly. Because I did chuckle a little bit. Because instantly, I thought of Big Mama laying up in that bed and they had to have her leg from him out when he came up in there. You know, and she was up in that doctor's office too. And she was like, ain't nobody cutting off my leg. And that's that. Okay. Listen. And they didn't even say exactly what happened to the man. They just said it was an emergency, a medical emergency, and he had to have his foot taken off. Damn. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Did he have the gout or did he have diabetes? Okay, because that's the only two things that I can think of. But maybe something was going on and it just... Did he get gangrene or something up in his? Was the foot dying? They left it so goddamn mysteriously anonymous. I said, what went down? But he was in good spirits. One thing that man gonna do was smile big, bitch. He was in that goddamn wheelchair and he was like, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you feeling good. We're gonna let you have it. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I really do. And it just really kind of irks me a little bit because your daddy, he over here doing all of this and going through all this. Meanwhile, his son up here causing chaos amongst the women folks. You know, I just said rude. Just rude. You should be over there at the hospital checking on your daddy instead of playing around with your dingling. You know, that's priorities. You know what I'm saying? Some people like, baby, you could do two at the same time. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, we should be talking about your daddy and not talking about your son out here, you know, fucking this bitch and that bitch and all that. You know, I'm just saying. Moving on from that. Also, let me just say this. Cardi B. So they saying Cardi B moved on to Stephon Diggs. I think he's a football player. Now, somebody said they had some allegations against him that he could possibly be a little, you know. And I'm like, who gives a fuck? And it's like, oh, so that's what she doing. He up here trying to be with her, whatever, to, you know, bypass those allegations. Cardi B look like the type that'll go with a bisexual nigga. And they'll have fun. She look like she peg niggas, okay? And I don't see what the problem is if he is. And if they together, fuck it. They probably just playing around this little situation. We saw them on, Valentine's Day. And as soon as that video came out from the TMZ, bitch, Offset went a little cray. Let me tell you something. I don't know exactly what's been going on, but from what I've been seeing from other people's tweets is that his whole family crashing out and people, you know, saying negative stuff about her from his side. And my thing of it is, and I'm going to be real clear about it. First of all, he posted either on his TikTok or his Instagram talking about she gonna have to fuck 10 plus dicks just to get over me. When in reality, you're the one that's still stressing about her because you keep tweeting and posting subliminals about her that aren't really subliminals because we know, and they're very much obvious. They're very much obvious. You the one that can't let go of her. Your ego is the one that's bruised. Your pride is the one that's bruised. And what I don't understand is the fucking double standard. Because you have this woman who possibly went out on a date with another man, who's possibly fucking around with this one other man. Okay, that's not her still technically husband, right? And people want to say, oh, well, she's a married woman. She's a married woman. She's so wrong. She's a married woman who filed for divorce. But yet, you're okay with the fact that before the divorce was filed and throughout the whole marriage, Offset was cheating. He wasn't respecting his marriage. So why is it okay for him to do it, but when she go and do it after she filed for divorce because she's done with this motherfucker? And at this point in time, I did think that they probably will get back, but now I really feel like it's over. It's done. He done too much. And now that his family is involved or whatever, saying shit or whatever, and people that being paid to say stuff and to kiss his ass and to trash her and all that stuff, like the double standard is fucked up. Because at the end of the day, I do truly believe that she went through hell with that motherfucker. But you know what they say? Eve said it best, bitch. Love is blind. And it will take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You got to elevate and find. Bitch, she trying to elevate and she trying to find out that shit is better outside of this stuff. You ain't gotta put up with this shit, okay? And to say that she gonna have to fuck 10 dicks just to get over him, meanwhile you done fucked so many bitches and you not over her. So is you applying that to yourself? I'm so confused. I'm so confused as at the double standards. Like, why is it okay for him to do it, but it's a problem when she do it? And you know he been treating that bitch, that woman bad. I gotta watch my mouth. You know he been treating her bad. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Cardi, do you, bitch. Okay, do you, bitch. Let that nigga go. What you do? Well, they said that the family and all of them probably mad because, not just because she to move on, she cutting off the credit cards. She cutting off the money flow. And it's like, Offset ain't finna get no more hits or nothing like that. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about Offset until he got with Cardi. I'm just being real. They ain't really together now. I truly don't give a damn. I truly don't give a damn about him. If he got a song out, I don't care. If he got an album out, I don't care. Like, girl, what? And I feel like that's just what it was. And remember when Cardi said he was in competition with her? Remember she said that his mama stole money from her? Girl. Yeah, leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. And one last thing, and this is so fucking random, and I'm just saying it because I'm just tired of seeing it on the blogs, and I don't understand why is it a story that people need to keep on reporting on. Neo and his girlfriends and his little polygamy set that he got going on. Listen, I'm all here for free love. I'm all here for doing what you got to do in your relationship that makes you happy or whatever. Like, I don't have a problem with people having multiples. Okay, I don't. Because I know, and I'm not dumb. I'm not one of those ones that feel like everybody needs to be monogamous. I do feel like monogamy is not for everybody. Okay, and that everybody is not to be meant to be monogamous. Okay, I just don't understand why is it being thrown in our face on the blog so much. And it's given very much like, is he paying the blogs to put these posts up about, him and his 3 girlfriends, I guess, and then a possible one being added? They're doing this and they're doing that and they're supporting him in the show. Why we care about that? It's doing a little bit too much. And, are you trying to combat some things that have been out there about you? Like, what are you? It's a little bit trying a little bit too hard to seem like something. And it's like, okay, you got 3 bitches. Move on with your life. We get it. It's a whole bunch of niggas out here that got a whole bunch of bitches. You ain't the first one. Maybe because you're trying to hide. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But y'all already know where I was about to go. Y'all already know what I got to go. LGBT. You know where I was about to go. Anyway, you guys tell me how y'all feel. I stretched this video out to get to where is that now? Because I for sure thought it wasn't going to be long enough. Girl, I had to scramble to get these topics. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you guys be as warm as possible. I really do. We got to pray for everybody. The world is going to shit. I'll see y'all later. Peace.